Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Hello. I'm not used to him being this straight. He's normally doing something wrong, isn't he?
Well,
I'm
mate,
just trying to get the link so I can send it to this woman.
I could send you the link.
Oh yeah. Thank
Copy
you.
the link, there you go.
Sorry. I'm getting there. I just had a woman on the phone trying to sort out swapping houses. So
We've had so many near moments where we could go to a new house so we can afford to live.
get the friggin' violin out.
But then...
No, I just don't want to waste all my money on rent. That's what it is.
every penny is just going on rent, so like we can't afford to live.
Can I have my shoes? My shoes. I mean the stool. Yeah, go and get the violin out. Why don't you? Drop it off to like millions of people. You think it's going to do? Send us loads.
We've already done that on the TV show.
that was years ago. Oh, it's off now than it was then.
Like, there's more people that have seen the show than they've seen this podcast. Seen all of our podcasts combined.
I'm slightly sulking with him because he annoyed me Friday night, and I am still sulking with him. Anyway,
Pitybug isn't on today.
Is he not?
No,
Why?
he's busy at the moment with work, so he can't make it today.
Just so he
But
catches on
but
later.
he'll be missed.
He catches on an update link. Pitybug, I am sulking with him. Just point it again. Turn it that way, it'd be a loser. Might be reverse, so let's go that way. So, yes, so we're going. Anyway, chinwagging. Who's known for chinwagging all the time?
Other words is gossip for you Americans.
Not gossip. Gossip is where you're doing gossip. I'm always talking to people. There's a difference between gossiping.
So just chatting with other people.
Hey,
Hi,
Nick. How are you, darling? Is life treating you well? Have you seen what I've just done? So, anyway, I've got a juicy cup of tea here. I was sitting on the sofa with my eyes shut, meditating, and then my phone rang, and it was a woman about these swaps. Because I've got another one that's decided not to. Anyway, now, if you remember the early days of the podcast, it was me that used to always yak, and then this one took over. And apparently Matt messaged us last week. He says, I saw your podcast and this, that and the other. I said, oh, good. So, anyway, so as we're on about chinwagging, and I like doing it best, you get a tent up. And poor Matt's just put on about something to do with them being to, Maplethorpe. Oh, is it good down there? What you done? I went and stopped in the caravan or something for a little while. Didn't invite me, but hey-ho. So, anyway, so he's gone on there about, there's something about this post about if you love your man, treat your man right, blah, 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 they don't stray. And I went, well, what about when men don't treat the women right? And then their love stops fading for them. And then Matt pops under. Matt, who is a gigolo, has half a dozen women on the go. And I'm like, in the end, I went, what a pile of crock. 1, you don't hold down a relationship. 2, you've got about 3 women on the go. I'm like, you know what? So if you're watching this, Matt, I'm like, you what? Mind blowing. So, only for a trip out. I don't blame you having a nice trip out. You can't beat going by the seaside, can you, for a nice trip out? I might do that in a couple of days' time. Oh, I guess who's broke out in a cold again? Mwah.
And then you gave it to Callum.
And then Callum got the honours of it. I like to share my
I'm holding out as much as I possibly can to make sure I don't get anything.
I like to share. Nothing wrong with sharing. Sharing means you're caring. So yes. Anyway, I took the dogs on a long walk today because I left my car outside my friend's house when I went for a meal and a few drinks last night. So I was took my dogs to pick up my car, and I thought I'll have a walk around an allotment, and I had a nosy. And I got talking to this lady She looks Chinese, Asian, Chinese, something. And she goes, "Oh, I recognise them dogs." She says, because she's where do you live? And I went, "Oh, blah blah blah. There I am. I'm a town councillor for the area and allotments." And then when I said where I live, she went, "Oh, I recognise them dogs." She says, "I see your husband takes them dogs for a walk." I thought I'd save it for the podcast.
I'm the one that walks the dogs all the time.
So she says, I went, "That's not my husband." I said, "That's my son." And she was like, "You don't look old enough to have a son that age." I'm so sorry, she kept saying all the time. It was funny. I thought I'd save it for the podcast, get you watch your reaction. We had that when he was younger, and when he was in his teens, right? We went to a food festival thing in is it Mount Mulberry, I think, where they do Twin Lakes. We went there, and I went in to pay for him, and she went, "Oh, you with your boyfriend?" I was like, "No." He was laughing. Can you remember now?
No, but that sounds funny.
And I went, no, he's my son. And he was been about 15, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But it also comes to the question, have people seen me older or something?
No, it's just that I look really, really young, apparently. I don't look old enough to have a 26-year-old going on 27.
Next month. Actually, not even that, like...
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I know, so... But I don't look old enough to be your mum. Do I? That's what you got to put on there, screenshot it and then put it on Twitter and go, "Does she look old enough to be my mum?"
The quiz, everybody.
Yeah, and then see how many people come yes and no and all that other stuff. So, yeah, so I chinwagged away. And it's quite funny. And then I kind of phoned another friend up to see how she was, because she was a bit emotional yesterday. And she goes, "Oh, I'm in Wilkinson's." I said, "Oh, right, okay, I'm just going past so-and-so cafe." I walked back to you outside Wilkinson's, so my out for that hour turned out to be 3 hours, because I was just bumping into people chinwagging away.
Saves me taking the dogs for a walk today.
So they've had a good long walk and stuff. Somebody who's a tiny little dog, you'll walk. I had to carry her at first because she refused to come out of the house. Because I went to put the lead on Blue. She ran upstairs and tried to get back into bed. But she couldn't, because I shut the doors, because I knew what she'd do. So I had to pick her up and then grab hold of Blue's lead, grab hold of her leads, have her in my arms, and go for a little walk. And it wasn't till about I got off the estate and halfway down that I then put her in a lead. Otherwise, Paul Mindstorm hates having an Auntie Ange's mother. Saying that you've aged. Just says that you've aged because you got me as your mother. That's quite insulting, really, isn't it? Oh, when I finish from here, I'm going to go back to sulking with him, by the way. So he will be having peace and quiet because I will be sulking.
Oh,
and
after
then,
all those teas I've been making today.
And then he's going to have to charge up the spare laptop we got. No, computer. Because I need to do some work on that computer. I've applied for
I fixed it up now, by the way.
I've applied for a job in Tenerife today. Yeah. One's come off. Some TV extra work. For Tenerife, actually. I'm going to jot that down.
Calm suggests I should look at IT-related jobs, because I've got, all
skills.
the qualifications and
Right,
skills.
I can hear pinging going off in the other room. Oh no, she's alright. She's just sitting there.
Because I got the degree, which technically aligns with that.
Yeah, well,
Plus
I told
my
you to. You could do all the thing is with the filming industry as well.
They
can't
suggest like remote stuff or something, so I don't have to travel.
Mhm.
I can then do my work, and then any spare.
Well, a friend
time
of
I
mine's
got.
just gone and got a job with Krypton Bank or whatever.
We still got to talk to that person at the bank as well.
Yeah. Get whatever you need out of me, because the minute we come off air, I am sulking with you again. So he'll have peace and quiet. And I should get into this little gap to aggravate him.
I've been making the teas.
And then I'm going to go on the other computer, which he has to set up for me, so I can join some more agencies for acting work. I should do little clips, shouldn't I? Put on little clips on little things I performed in, so you can see all my... And one of them I actually sang in Life Spirit, and I sang in it, so it was quite interesting when I had my major roles and things. Did we have a bank holiday Monday this week? We did, didn't we? We had Queen's funeral on Monday, yeah.
I fixed my phone this week. I think if I said last week I broke my phone screen, which was completely shattered. So we ordered a new screen. Came much sooner than we thought it did, and managed to fix it. I'm quite proud of. Nick's a good man.
Treat Mindstorm well on. Oh my God, have you been reading that post as well?
What post?
Oh dear, the one that says treat your man well, blah 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 blah. How rude of you, Nick. How rude. You should be sticking up for me.
Women.
And I'm sorry, my throat goes a bit still. I'm at the final end, and if I talk a lot, I'll start coughing at the moment because it's the final end of my cold. Came in late Monday night,
karma.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and by Thursday it was easing off again, which was really, really good. So I've got the tail end. Oh yes, right, GPs. I was going to tell you about GPs. Right, I've been talking to quite